Welcome to the Midseason Awards. I'm Onin. Alongside me is Aaron and Mongab. And we are in the halfway through the season, and we know how teams are doing, and we know how teams or players are playing. So now let us give you our mid-season awards. Let's start off first with the sixth man of the year. Who do you have as sixth man of the year?
Oh shit, I am not prepared for this. So my sixth man of the year now is Nas Reed. Before the Timberwolves fell to the second seed because they were the first seed in the middle of the season, mine is Nas Reed because he was the productive big man coming off for Karl Anthony Towns or Rudy Gobert. I read somewhere that Nas Reed is like a point guard but very tall. So Nas Reed is my sixth man. He is also a very good anchor and offensive three-point threat. Like no one would expect him to shoot.
My sixth man of the year is Tim Hardaway Jr. He has been so good throughout the season. There are times wherein Luka is not playing or Kyrie is not playing. He's the one stepping off for them or being the guy for them. He has been so good this season. He's like having one of his best seasons so far. I think he's averaging 18 points and his career high is 19, which is in New York, and that's a long time ago. So he's having a great season this year and he's off the bench. So far they have 41 games and he's playing only with, he only started 5 games. So he is my sixth man of the year.
I actually also have Tim Hardaway Jr. because coming off the bench, no Luka, no Kyrie. Who's the one who's gonna step up? That's gonna be Tim Hardaway Jr. And he has been really good for the Dallas Mavericks. Another candidate as well that no one else mentioned is Malik Monk. Another possible candidate is Norman Powell. Aside from Kawhi, aside from PG, aside from James Harden, Norman Powell has been very good for the Clippers off the bench. He's also another candidate, but I also have Tim Hardaway Jr. here.
Let's move on to the defensive player of the year. Who do you have as defensive player of the year?
Actually Anthony Davis, because he is a very good anchor for the Lakers. Though it does not translate to winning for the Lakers, but he anchors the paint of the Lakers and it's proven tested. I don't know what he is leading in shot blocks, but yeah. So without him, the Lakers would not be a very good defensive team at all. My other candidate is Rudy Gobert. He's a very good center again, because as the NBA goes back to the bigs, Rudy Gobert has also been very helpful in defending people in the paint area, especially when people wanna drive. It's more hard to the basketball. So yeah, two Timberwolves player nominees already in my list. That's all.
Yeah, also I have Rudy Gobert. Look at the Timberwolves, where the Timberwolves are like number for now. Actually, as of now, they're number 2 in the West. Although they're actually tied. The reason they are winning a lot of games and the reason the defense of the Timberwolves has vastly improved is because of Rudy Gobert. I'm expecting him to win his 4th award. Although, since like I said, it's 4th award, that there might be some factors of voters fatigue in here that could actually make Anthony Davis win it. But in terms of stats, like in terms of impact, I have Rudy Gobert winning the defensive player of the year.
For me, I also have Rudy Gobert winning defensive player of the year. He helped Timberwolves become one of the best teams in the league right now, especially when the league is translating back to big men dominating the league. So Rudy Gobert has been a good factor or a good player for the Timberwolves. And remember, people said last 2 years ago or a year ago now, it was one of the worst trades in the league, and now it is turning out to be one of the best trades so far. So it takes time. So yeah, Rudy Gobert is my defensive player of the year, 4th time. That's what Mongab said, 4th time winning the award. Now let's move on to most improved player. Who do you have for most improved player?
Most improved, I have Tyrese Maxey. Last year, as the third option, because James Harden was there, wasn't as consistent and the scoring was not as high as it is now. So for now, he could give you 40 points. He's proven that he can be the second option next to Joel Embiid. I have Tyrese Maxey for most improved player. Other possible candidates is Jalen Johnson. The other one is Alperen Sengun actually, because putting up all-star numbers, but maybe he's not gonna win it this year. But anyways, I'll give it to Tyrese Maxey.
I also have Tyrese Maxey winning most improved player of the year. He has been scoring 20 points and the sidekick of Joel Embiid. He has been so good throughout this year, and he is like one of the people who are in talks for like possible all-star reserves or also possible all-star snubs. So you all know how good he improved this year. My runner-up is also Kobe White because he averaged like 10 points last year, and now he is like going like 19 or 15, I'm not sure, but he has been so good this year for Chicago Bulls. And I know people don't watch Chicago Bulls games because they're bad, they're trash, and almost everyone is selling there. So yeah, Kobe White has been one of their good things or good players for them or for that team. So Kobe White is my runner-up.
Can I say it's Tyrese Halliburton? Because goddamn, he's improved way
Sure.
than he's ever have. And was criticized for wannabe all-star. Now he's an all-star starter, and he's going to be a superstar in this league one day. So it's it. Anthony Edwards, who played in the Olympics, FIBA World Cup, and he has translated his game from international to the NBA level, which is proven that he is ready to take the next step of being the franchise player of the Timberwolves. So both of those guys are my nominees for the most improved player.
Let's move on to clutchest player of the year. Who do you have as clutchest player of the year?
It's either Damian Lillard or Luka Doncic. That's the only player that I have chosen as most clutch player of the year.
Okay, so clutch player of the year, I have Tyrese Halliburton. As you saw in the play-in tournament, he makes some clutch buckets in the fourth quarter, like when they need him most. And every time it's a close game, the guy you rely on now is Tyrese Halliburton. He has really been providing for the Pacers in the clutch moments. So I have him winning clutch player of the year.
My clutchest player of the year is Luka because Luka has been so good as well this season. I didn't get to track that much of like clutchest player this season, but I'm sure na Luka is one of the players there, so I have to go with Luka. Let's move on to coach of the year. Who do you have as coach of the year?
Coach of the year, easily the Thunder. His name is Mike. I will not pronounce his name at all.
Mark.
Just Mike.
Mark.
Mark. It's Mark. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I butchered the first name. It's Mark. Last name.
Daniel.
Oh yeah, that's the coach of the year.
For me, I don't have a definite pick because I'm kind of 50-50 in both of these. So I have Chris Finch and Mark Daignault. Because Chris Finch, both of these teams have been this good unexpectedly, especially for the Timberwolves, who have been bottom feeders for a long time now. They're one of the top teams in the West. So that's one of my coaches of the year is Chris Finch, and he was also able to fit in Rudy Gobert with his system. Last year he learned, like Onin said earlier, they said it was the worst trade ever, and Chris Finch was able to make Rudy Gobert fit in now. So that goes for Chris Finch. The other one is Mark Daignault because everyone's fitting as the young team is now rising as the current number one seed in the West. Yeah, I can't really decide of who's supposed to be coach of the year. I'll just give it to both of them for now.
I'll have Mark Daignault winning coach of the year because he has made this Thunder as like a crazy team or like one of the best teams in the league, and they're all very young. That's a tough team to have to control or to coach, especially if you have a young team. Shout out Detroit, you have a young team but you're trash. But it's hard to control this team, and he managed this team into one of the best teams in the league. Now let's go on with the rookie of the year. Who do you have as rookie of the year?
So my rookie of the year is a shock. Actually, when Chet Holmgren.
No, not shock. Not a shock.
We expected that Wembanyama was going to be the rookie of the year, and so far the Spurs suck. Wemby does not suck. He's very good. Like, he's putting historical numbers across the board. No, don't get me wrong, but Chet Holmgren is more complete of a player than Wemby is. Maybe that's given because he played an extra year for Chet. Like, he rested his first year, and then his second year he played. So yeah, giving it to Chet because the record and the impact that he gives to the team is very crucial. Heck, he's even the second best player on the OKC team. Where have you seen that? I'm not surprised going to be an all-star by his rookie year. So Chet Holmgren, you're my rookie of the year. Second option is Wembenyama, and it's going to be to do something crazy stupid to be number one rookie of the year. That's all.
If you saw the rookie of the year ladder lately, like in this past few weeks, Victor Wembanyama has been number one. And it actually started off as Chet Holmgren being number one, but lately it has been Victor Wembanyama. So, but this is also a tough decision. But I must say, I think team impact and the team success is an impact of choosing rookie of the year. So I'll stay with Chet Holmgren as well. Because again, the second best player on the number one seed in the West, and also been putting up really good numbers for the West.
Based on my, how I like pick my awards, I go for like team impact and like team contribution and like how you help your team and how you help your team win. So for me, I have to go with Chet Holmgren as well. He's like the missing piece of the OKC Thunder. It's like if you watch Thunder last year, they lack a center, and we don't know if Chet Holmgren could be that guy. Like we aren't sure because he's still a rookie. But as a rookie, he showed he's the missing piece. He has been so good this year, and he's helping his team very, very well. It's like it's the second best player in one of the best teams in the league, and he's a rookie, bro. That's crazy. So yeah, I have him as my rookie of the year. He's also potential one of the runner-ups for me, and also defensive player of the year. But I know they won't give that. So yeah, I have him as rookie of the year. Yeah, let's go on with our last award, and that is the most valuable player of the year. Who do you have as your MVP?
Luka. 73. No more explanation. Most talented player this season, or in scoring wise as well. Luka. Even though the record does not show it, players like Westbrook, again, even though they're the 6th seed, they could still win a MVP.
Jokic.
So can Jokic.
Jokic did.
So if they can do it, then statistically one of the hell of a scoring machine, and he did it so efficient. There's a stat by Stat News that he scored 73 points, hella efficient for 75% of the field goal.
I actually have Joel Embiid, number 3. Because he's been really consistent for them. Has been scoring 50 a lot, like a couple times this year, and has been really good. He also scored 70 like a few days ago, as you know. His team is also the 3rd seed in the East.
I also have Joel Embiid winning MVP. He's averaging like 35 points per game, like 12, 11, or 10 rebounds, and is efficient. Like if you didn't know, he's averaging that stat while only playing like 20 or 21 or 22 games out of 38 or 40 in the 4th quarter. He only played 22 games in the 4th quarter, and he's averaging that stat. That's crazy. So he's like one of the best players in the league, and he's helping this team, this new like Philadelphia 76er team, as one of the best teams, and even better. Like you already have like Maxi, you have like people there. So I have Joel Embiid winning most valuable player. So those are our NBA awards for this mid-season. We will be making another one by the end of the season. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. We'll do more podcast episodes and more videos like this. We'll see you all soon. I'm Onin, that's Aaron, that's Mongab. Peace.